What's up guys, today we're answering the age-old question, MP5 or P90? I'll be taking a thorough look at these weapons as I take you through the damage, fire rate, recoil, and bullet spread. The damage fall-off range and even the hip-fire accuracy will be taken into account. Let's start it off with what matters most, the damage. On the left-hand side of the column, you can see the damage from shooting in the chest, and how many shots it takes to kill, and on the right-hand side, the same, but for arms and legs. The P90 does lower damage, as is to be expected. Its fire rate is 980 compared to MP5's 800 after all. So that makes the damage per second 327 for the P90 compared to 373 for the MP5. So the P90 has 180 more fire rate than the MP5, but what does that really mean? When both SMGs fire 31 bullets at the same time, the MP5 will still need to shoot 5 more bullets by the time the P90 empties its mag. There's a major problem with the difference in fire rate, however. As you may know already, burst or tap firing is very important in this game when you're peeking around the corner or shooting from distance, and the first 5 bullets of both of these weapons shoot out at pretty much the same speed. It's only later when this difference in fire rate is more apparent. So for those first 5 bullets, the MP5 has an even bigger advantage when it comes to time to kill. Let's take a look at their recoil and bullet grouping next. The MP5's recoil pulls a bit to the right compared to the P90's recoil, which goes straight upwards more. However, the P90's recoil goes much higher, as you can see, and the bullet spread is a little wider as well. If you take a closer look at the initial shots, the P90 jumps upwards quite rapidly, whereas the MP5 has a tight bullet grouping at the base, indicating that a lot more of your initial shots land close to target, as opposed to the P90. If you're going for headshots with the P90, I suggest to aim for the chest, as this gun will kick upwards quite rapidly. So far, the MP5 is ahead on time to kill, recoil, and bullet grouping, so let's check out some more attributes of these guns. When it comes to hipfire, once both the MP5 and the P90's crosshairs grow to max size, the P90's crosshairs are slightly smaller, giving the gun slightly better accuracy than the MP5 on that aspect. The P90 also has a larger magazine, which makes it quite comfortable to take on more enemies with, even though you need more bullets to kill enemies with, and you can miss quite a few shots with the recoil, so you need the extra bullets to compensate anyways. When you check the damage fall-off range, that's the amount of meters at which you'll start doing less damage, it's at 18 meters for both weapons, so it's a tie on that regard. So I guess you guys can tell where this is going. I'm completely hooked on the MP5. I'm sure many of you can make the P90 work because all targets die pretty quickly with most guns in this game. But if you're min-maxing and you want to have the best chances of walking out alive from a gun duel, then the MP5 will serve you much better in my opinion. It's easier to control, has a major edge over the P90 when it comes to tap firing, when peeking around corners, or shooting from a distance, and the time to kill is better overall. It is for these reasons that I've chosen the MP5 over the P90 for the operators Doc and Rook. It's an important decision because Rook is taken in pretty much every party, and Doc combos well with Rook. That's it for today guys. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see next. I hope you've enjoyed this brief but unbiased and thorough look at these two SMGs, and I'll see you guys for the next one.